It's Wednesday, September 26th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, criminal charges have been approved against a Penticton mayoralty candidate. Laurio was charged with 1 count of possession for the purpose of trafficking. Charges stem from a raid on his now closed dispensary in Okanagan Falls back in May. A separate raid on his herbal greens in Okanagan Falls on Main Street, seizing 100 pounds of cannabis and extracts. A Kelowna resident woke up to an attempted break-and-enter at her home along Ethel Street early Tuesday morning. Video surveillance footage shows the suspect approaching the residence, casing the yard and trying to open both the front and back doors of the house. The suspect apparently tried a neighbor's door as well. After sharing the video surveillance with neighbors, it was learned one neighbor had their vehicle broken into and several items stolen that same night. It is not known if the incidents are related. A Penticton woman charged with manslaughter in the death of a 17-year-old boy last year has opted for a trial by jury. Kiera Stacy Jane Bork, who was out on bail, sat in the gallery in Penticton Court Wednesday morning as her lawyer, Paul Varga, told the judge that Bork wants to proceed to trial and no plea deals have been reached. She allegedly helped Devin Blackmore inject morphine on April 2nd of last year, an act which led to his death. Police in Vernon are parking their patrol cars and walking a beat through the downtown core. Constable Kelly Brett said in an effort to supplement the work conducted by the Downtown Enforcement Unit, general duty officers have increased foot patrols to boost visibility. Police have also partnered with the City of Vernon's bylaw officers to conduct foot patrols Monday to Friday during the daytime hours to increase presence and enforcement action. 3 ambulances rushed to the RCMP detachment on Richter Street in Kelowna Wednesday morning. RCMP Corporal Jesse O'Donoghue says emergency personnel were called for a medical emergency involving 2 prisoners. Both were rushed to KGH for treatment. No word on their condition. It's unclear if police in Kelowna will be using a controversial drug screening device to catch impaired drivers. Recreational cannabis becomes legal in just 3 weeks, but 2 BC police forces have expressed concerns with the federally approved roadside testing device. The system, which tests saliva for cannabis, methamphetamine and cocaine, was approved in August. The feds have pledged $161 million for police training and equipment over the next 5 years. Valley View Secondary School in Kamloops was placed on a brief lockdown Wednesday afternoon. Police say the school was locked down as a precaution shortly after noon following a report of a pepper spray incident. Apparently, students at the school were not involved. Police are investigating. A picture promoting an Okanagan theater group performance has been deemed too sexually explicit for Facebook. Rob Mason Brown, owner and director of Fred Skelton Theater Group, took to Facebook to promote the play Hedwig and the Angry Inch. The picture shows the lead in the play, Thomas Fournier, in a wig and makeup. The play is described as an everyday tale of gummy bears, betrayal, a botched sex change operation, and the quest to find true love. Brown's Social House in Vernon is feeding more than just customers. For the past 3 years, the Village Green Mall restaurant has been supporting the Starfish Backpack program, with a portion of each meal sold during brunch going to the program throughout September. That program provides food for children during the weekends. Students are flocking to Okanagan College in record numbers. Enrollment at the college's 4 campuses has increased 13.3% over the same time last year, suggesting the institution will likely exceed 2018-2019 government enrollment targets. It's the 14th straight year they've done that. And a very thin-looking moose has been spotted on the canal pathway in Osoyoos. A resident posted the photo, which he said was taken about 9 o'clock in the morning near 74th Avenue south of the highway. Concern erupted in the comment section with many posters pointing out to just how skinny the animal looks and that it is in an unusual spot to see a moose. If you spot the moose, you're asked to stay clear and call Conservation's 24-hour line. Okanagan weather, sunshine, some cloud throughout the end of the week before we get some showers rolling in on the weekend, highs all week around 20. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, Lake Country and West Kelowna have both set their cannabis rules, and one of North America's largest fentanyl dealers is dead. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.